what I often find, and maybe it's the case with you as well, many people are so hesitant in their approach to yoga. Could be for cultural reasons, religious reasons, or because they have some preconceived notions about what yoga is or isn't. So, what are some of the obstacles that you see? So, some people watching this may or may not have done any yoga practices. They may know either you or me or somebody recommended them this video. So, if that person is watching with a sense of hesitation, like when is the good time to start, or um, with what frame of mind should I start? Can you mention maybe some instances where you helped people debunk some preconceived notions about yoga, or what is the fastest way to get rid of those preconceived notions and just take a step into the unknown, which is not that unknown because after all, we're talking about the oldest science for well-being in the world. So,
oh, sorry, I didn't get the last part. All the?
I mean, it's after all, it's not that unknown because we're still talking about the oldest science for well-being in the whole world. So it's not that unknown.
Yeah.
People think it's unknown
Yeah.
and mystical and scary, but maybe it isn't.
Yeah, true. So this is a very tough question. You put me on the spot here. Actually, I don't think there's any right answer for this. I think even we learn how to handle such situations every day. Trying to, like, there have been situations where I've been a little over enthusiastic in trying to debunk certain things with certain people, and it's actually gone the other way. And then you learn, okay, maybe don't go about it that way. Maybe you have to take a softer approach, a little more. For example, one thing is with respect to I'll come to that question, but like, for example, initially just going like, oh, Sadhguru is this, Sadhguru is that, then I understood that is not the way to go about it. And when I just told, I remember one person that see, he's a person who has figured it out. He's like a mechanic who's figured it out. And then you go to a person to understand what this is about. You go to a mechanic to understand or to figure this thing out. When I approached it like that, when I said things about Sadhguru in that way, then he was open to yoga in a certain way. So this is, I think, a learning always, like I do not know what is the exact thing to say actually even now, but I think a little more every time when someone asks, refining yourself. But I think one of the biggest thing is, like you said, one thing is there are two things, I guess. One thing is certain sect of people see yoga as just as an exercise, just for fitness. For such kind of people, I would always be like, you can do other things for fitness because there are better things. Like, for example, doing swimming or doing a trek up the mountains. I think you'll be far more fit than doing any of the yoga practices. So doing yoga for fitness, I am not something that I can agree with. I know we have practices like Angamardana or even Kalari and all, but I still feel like there are far better methods out there for you to be really fit than yoga. Using yoga for fitness is like how Sadhguru puts it, using an aeroplane to ride on the road, or drive on the road. It's like that. So that is something that I try to make people understand, that yoga is not for that. It's for a much deeper reasons. But with respect to, like you said, many also people think about yoga is not for them because one thing is they feel that it's about many restrictions, not having this, not having that, being a little disciplined, and not having freedom in their lives and those kind of things. So I guess for them, it's telling them that actually yoga is about absolute freedom, actually about experiencing real freedom within, where you're actually. So basically, real freedom within means you have accumulated over a period of time and you build this personality, right, from various things. And only when you have a certain distance between you and the personality, you have absolute freedom, and you can actually say that this is what needs to be done, instead of being a slave of compulsions, where you just do what you like and don't do what you don't like, and just be within the framework of likes and dislikes. I think creating a certain distance between you and personality actually gives you the freedom to do actually what is needed most joyfully, most blissfully. And I think every human being at the end of the day wants to be just pleasant. And this is a tool for you to be pleasant. So yoga is just a tool for some person to be pleasant, And also, like you said, many people think yoga is all this mystical. It's all for these certain kinds of people, all this thing, and or even maybe for some people, it's like, oh, this is all like enlightenment. All this is all bunkum, and this is all nonsense, and all these kind of things. Like you said, this is also something that needs to be understood, that yoga is not something about this or that, like enlightenment, something mystical, something this or that. I mean, these are just words, right? At the end of the day. We do not know what all these words mean. Basically, words do not describe a human being's experience. It's like, for example, if a blind person asks you what color is, you cannot explain that to him, because it's something that cannot be explained with words. You can only point in a certain direction. So all these words, these big words, it doesn't matter at all, because it doesn't mean anything. All that one person can know is, okay, this is this is where I am right now. How do I expand this human being into a better possibility, a better possibility, and a better possibility? What is the end of this possibility? There's no end. Why should one keep an end? Just be the best version of yourself. This human being, what is the best version that it can be? Just keep expanding. And yoga is a beautiful tool to do all that. Then all these words don't matter. Mukti, liberation. I know these are all words that are used, but I'm just saying that many people may be getting caught up in words rather than just trying to simplify it and trying to cut down all the nonsense within, all the jargon within, and just experiencing life for the way it is. And I think yoga is a beautiful way where there is no philosophy, there is no any kind of outside jargon. It is just a method, a step-by-step method for one person to implement things and see if it works for them. If it works for them, keep it. If it doesn't work for you, you keep it away. I mean, that's the most beautiful system, right? Every other way out there is like, it's my way or the highway. Here it's not like that. You experiment with it. If it works for you, keep it. If it doesn't work for you, then drop it. Well, it's worked for millions of people, and it has been there for thousands of years. So definitely it works. So just try it out. If it works for you, keep it. Otherwise, you can move ahead, drop it, and go and do something else. So I think that's why yoga is so beautiful, where it does not follow any dogma, no ideology, no belief system, just about addressing who you are and how this human being can expand itself.
Namaste and welcome to this channel. If you enjoyed this video, please take a second to hit that like button right here. Thank you. If you want to see more from the same interview, please click here. And if you're ready to watch the entire interview, click here. Ready to subscribe to this channel? Wonderful. The subscribe button is waiting for you right here.